The Alive Active Shooter Survival Training Program is, let me start with how it's different from so many other programs. Everybody teaches run, hide, fight, which is great. It's a good physical methodology on how to physically survive an active shooter. But what we do is we teach active parts of method and also mindset, because you could know how to do everything right, but if your brain locks up because of the intense fear and you become paralyzed and distracted by the idea and thought of never seeing your loved ones again, your brain is not going to actually tell your body to run, hide, fight. So first we start with the empowerment piece. How do we empower ourselves, prepare ourselves for this type of situation so that when and if it does happen, we don't lock up. We can actually logically and rationally respond rather than emotionally and focus on survival. We also talk about the two parts of the mindset that we have to have, which is security and survival. Now, the security mindset happens right now until the event begins. It's about avoidance, preparing, training, drilling, all the things that you do to prepare your mind and your body for an event, a violent event. And then as soon as that event actually happens, then our survival mindset kicks in. And that's when we go into a place of absolute determination to survive at all costs, even if that means literally taking the life of the person that wants to hurt us and those around us. We talk about the recognition of warning signs. What better way to stop a situation or survive a situation is if we can avoid it altogether by we see somebody's behavior, we recognize those warning signs, we talk to them or we talk to somebody else or we talk to law enforcement, they intercede and they stop the event before it ever happens. And then we go through the 5 steps of ALIVE. And ALIVE is an acronym that stands for assess, leave, impede, violence, and expose. So that is basically the program in a nutshell. And it's taught in person. It's taught via virtual webinar. It's taught online. There's a whole online learning management system with a 1, 2, or 3 hour length course you can go through, take a test, get a certificate. And then the book that I wrote that is based wholly on the program is called 10 Minutes to Live, Surviving an Active Shooter Using ALIVE. The reason it's called 10 Minutes to Live is because after my research, I found that 99% of all active shooter events, active killer events, were over in 10 minutes or less, including the highest body counts like Virginia Tech and the Las Vegas Mandalay massacre. And so if you can focus on the finish line, which is the 10-minute mark, and actually 69% of these events are over in less than 5 minutes. But if you're hyper focused on the end game, that's survival, and you know that you've only got 7 minutes left or 5 minutes left, you're getting closer and closer to survival. You're focused on that finish line. So you are not focused and being distracted by the idea and the images in your head of the people you love that you think you'll never see again. So that's the book, that's the program, and it's been very successful. I actually have a survivor of the Las Vegas Mandalay massacre that credits my program because she took it. Her employer hired me to come in and teach all of the employees about 2.5 years prior to that event. She credits the program with her survival, which is pretty big deal for me, very profound in my professional life. It's been a great program so far, and we just keep adding new instructors all the time, so it continues to grow. We've got instructors from Mexico City to Canada to Australia, and we keep adding several every month so we can fill the need that unfortunately is growing every single day.